This is Hebrew 5, Basics of Biblical Hebrew by Gary Practico and Miles Van Pelt. This is November the 27th, 2022. And our nugget for today, I forgot my iPad, but it's found in Psalm 84. And I'm kind of losing my voice, so. How lovely are your dwelling places, O Adonai of hosts. My soul longs and even yearns for the courts of Adonai. My heart and my flesh sing for joy to the living God. The bird also has found a house, and the swallow a nest for herself where she may lay her young. Even your altars, O Adonai Tsebaot, my King and my God. How blessed are those who dwell in your house. They are ever praising you. And the next are the 3 verses. Verse 5, how blessed is the man whose strength is in you, in whose heart are the highways to Zion. Now the word strength there is the word oz. You know, we have help, or Ezra, helper. And so our help is in him. And it says, in whose heart are the highways to Zion. And every one of us has to have purpose in our life. His goal was Zion, you know, and he says, passing through the valley of Baca, or weeping. They make it a spring. The early rain also covers it with blessings. So yes, we pass through valleys of weeping, but we can't concentrate on the weeping. We have to allow it, like Richard said yesterday, to be these antagonisms, to allow them to conform us to the image of Yeshua. And keep our hearts set on the highways to Zion. And it says they go from strength to strength. Now this is a different word. This is the word chayil. Chayil. Yes, from warrior. And the thing is, we are in a battle. And we are to go from strength to strength, not to collapse in that valley of weeping, you know, but to keep our eyes on the goal, and in warrior might or strength, just keep pressing on. And it says, and every one of them appears before God in Zion. We will reach our goal. We will. We cannot get bogged down. You know, again, we can't allow the enemy to rob us of our joy. The joy of the Lord. Now, in Nehemiah, you know, we're familiar, the joy of the Lord is our strength. It's a different word. It's actually meos, and it's refuge. The joy of the Lord is our refuge.
That makes more sense.
Yes, yes, he is our refuge. And each of us have choices to make every day. Somebody, and I don't remember, somebody told me this week about a person who was struggling with an addiction. It was either alcohol or smoking, I can't remember which. But the person counseling him said, each day, take one day at a time, each day is a choice. Maybe it was you. that was telling me this, that in the morning you get up and you choose not to fall under this addiction or whatever it is. You make a choice. And Joshua said, choose this day whom you will serve. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. And we each have choices. We can get bogged down by looking at all of the valley of weeping, at all of the struggles that we go through, and, get our eyes off the Lord. Or we can choose to go from strength, this mighty warrior, to mighty warrior strength, and press on. And that's what we each have to do.
I was telling the kids in the kindergarten,
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to stress with them, because they're little, but they're bright enough. I kept telling them, you have to make choices, and you have to think about your choice. What are the consequences of your choice?
Mm-hmm.
You jump off a chair and you fall and hurt, you might break a bone. You may not, but you might. So y'all think about what you're going to do ahead of time. I was trying to just drive that in their head, because kids do so many crazy things. I said, just think about it, and think about what consequences will happen from your choice.
I have a grandson that has done things and broken bones several times. And, then been in a cast, and you're limited then as to what you can do. And so, we all have to think, well, if I do this, what might happen?
Exactly.
So anyway, that's our nugget for today. And so we are on the
Are we
word.
going to have?
No, we didn't have prayer. So let's have prayer, and John, would you lead us, please? Here's the.
Father, we come before you, and we just invoke your name, the presence of the Holy Spirit in our lesson today. Pray that you be with Donna's voice, so she needs to talk, and help our minds to be alert and to absorb this knowledge on the way to the kingdom. Thank you, Lord Jesus.
Amen. Okay, page 49, and Hebrew construct chain. Let's see, who's first?
John's first.
So I had to change it when I looked at the second one, because there was some Torot, Hamelech, and then Tov, Hayashah. So if it was the laws, then the adjectives would have to agree. But so it has to be the laws of the good and upright king.
Right.
I think that's what I put, laws of the just and good king. Is that the same thing? Laws of
No.
the just and good
Hatov,
king?
Okay.
What's Hatov?
Okay, yeah, the Hatov, you have to think, okay, what is it modifying? Is it modifying king or laws?
Oh, it's not plural.
It's
It's-
not plural,
it's
and
it's-
it's
It's
masculine.
masculine because
So
it's
you
plural.
know it's the good king.
Yeah.
Now, what about Torot?
Down there, I put, down there, you
This
come-
is, I'm talking about in the first
In the
one,
home.
you see, these first two are in construct.
Right,
And all adjectives, no adjectives can come between the two
Right.
nouns in construct. That's why he said, the laws of the king are good and upright. Okay, now two.
No,
no,
it's the laws of the good and upright king.
I'm sorry. yes.
Yeah, that's, I got the
I'm
law.
going on to the, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, yes.
Law of the just and good king, that would be right.
The
wouldn't it?
law,
No,
the
it's not.
laws of
told
the
what?
good and upright king.
I just put good in the wrong place.
Yeah.
Just or upright.
So it's not a sentence, it's just the laws of the good and upright king,
I just
or
put-
just,
I
yeah,
just put them in reverse, sorry.
yeah.
All right, but
Okay.
the second one is Tarot ha-melech ha-torot.
Okay,
And I put the law of the good king.
no,
No,
because look at good, how to vote is feminine plural. King is not feminine plural. It has to modify Torot.
okay, so I, okay.
And see,
now
laws is definite because it's in construct.
Okay, so it was just, I just missed the plural of it, is that what I missed?
No, you,
What, how is
it
it
has
supposed
to
to be?
be the good laws of the king.
Yeah, and see, I don't get that at all, okay.
Well,
The good
look
laws.
at
It's like
good.
the opposite of the one up top.
Yeah, look at good.
Well, see, I thought I had it opposite of the one up.
Look
top.
at good.
Okay, I see good.
Parse it for me. So what gender?
Well, that looks feminine with the
It's
ending.
feminine what? Singular or plural?
Singular,
No.
I mean plural,
Plural.
yeah.
Okay, now you said, what is Hamelech?
I said the king,
Yeah, but is that feminine, masculine or feminine?
that's masculine.
Singular or plural?
That's, what I said was singular.
Yeah, so that can't modify king.
It has to modify.
It has to, see, this is feminine plural. And it's definite because it's in construct with a definite noun. It's always the second noun that shows the definiteness.
Right,
That's why it's the good laws of the king.
okay.
Okay, number 3.
Okay. So, but the bad sons of the aged man.
Okay, or the evil sons.
And see,
Okay.
I did it, I put, well, children of the evil elder, and that's not right either, is it?
No, because
No. Look
All right,
at
now what did I
evil.
do wrong?
Look at evil.
Here's evil.
Okay, tell me, is it masculine or feminine?
That shows masculine without
Is it
ending.
singular or plural?
Plural,
It's plural.
and
Okay.
that's plural, so.
Yes.
So, it would be
how's that can?
The evil-
The evil son,
Children or
children
sons.
or sons of,
Of.
this is singular and it's masculine,
of,
of the old
Old
man
or
or the
elder.
elder. Yeah,
okay.
okay, now you, number 4.
I'll have to look at all these
Yep.
then. Well, you were gonna do 4, you were gonna do 3. See, it was
Oh,
1, 2, 3.
that's right, I'm sorry.
So, John's supposed to do 4.
Okay, John.
Okay. Kerem Hamelech Hator. So, the vineyard of the good king. And I didn't know Kerem, I even looked.
Okay.
Feminine, maybe you could say the good vineyard of the king.
That's one thing, I don't know what's feminine.
It can be either one,
The vineyard,
because
Kerem is masculine.
Karam is masculine and it's also definite. Masculine, singular, and definite because it's in construct with Hamelech.
Yeah.
So it could either
Could be
be
either one.
the good vineyard of the king or the vineyard of the good king.
that's what I put, the vineyard
You-
of the
It
good.
could be either one.
Either
Do
one,
you
yeah.
understand that it could be either one? Because good
Mhm.
is masculine, singular, and it's definite. Both Karam and Hamelech are masculine, singular, and definite. Because Karam is in construct with ha-melech. So it makes both of them definite.
And the hay in front of the melech
Yeah,
makes it definite.
right.
So.
Right. So
okay,
it could be either one. Okay, who has number 5?
I do. Mishpate, oh no, mish, mishpate. Did I
Yes,
say it right?
that's right.
Mishpate. Hamelech, Hay, Yashar, Baha, Zadik.
Sadiq.
Okay, let me look at it, because what I put the judgment of the upright and righteous king, so that's probably
Now,
wrong.
the what?
I put the judgment of the.
Judge, is
Ments
that singular or plural? Yeah, it's
Judgments.
judgments.
Of the upright and righteous king,
Yes,
but is
that's
that right?
Yes. Because judgments is plural.
Okay,
Both upright and righteous are both masculine singular.
okay,
Now, they're all definite, but it also has to match
okay.
the singular or plural.
Yeah,
So, no.
Okay, I'm supposed to have
oh
6.
yeah, you're next, I'm sorry.
Okay. Tevilat HaKohen HaTzadik. Okay, the prayer of the righteous priest, yes. Now, again, see, it has to be that way because prayer is feminine.
See, Tiffany, and then
Yeah.
construct Tiffany.
Right.
Well, I got it right, but,
Okay. Righteous is masculine singular and definite. But prayer is definite, but it's feminine singular. So it has to be, The priest. yes. Okay, next, 7.
Echlei, Hamalka, Abdullah. So, Echlei, I guess it's temples. So I guess it's, so temples of the great queen.
Okay. And the whole phrase is,
Temples of the great.
it would be the
The
temples.
temples. of the
Yeah,
great
the temples of the great queen. Okay,
I
you
put-
get that?
I put palaces, but that's all
Yeah,
right,
that's
isn't it?
fine, yeah.
Okay.
But again, see, Hagdolah
Mhm.
is feminine, singular, and definite. So the only one it can be is queen. Amalha. Okay,
See, I didn't understand that part, that these had to, I just didn't.
yeah, adjectives agree in gender, number, and definiteness.
Right. All right,
That's a good way to do it, to draw your arrow. Okay,
okay, Divrei HaSefer.
Sefer.
Sefer.
Sick.
They say
Mhm.
there. I said, because I don't know what this is really, I put my word of the
No,
book.
it's not mine, that's not a hiragyo. That's a seriod. When you see a seriod, you have to think construct.
Yeah,
It changed from a hiragyo men
yeah.
to a seriod. So what would it be?
Is that books?
Yes.
Words.
Yes, the words
Of the good.
of the, just plain book.
Yeah.
The words of the book.
Yeah, okay.
Mhm. Okay, number 9. Avdei Hanavi Hatovim. Okay, again, I look at Hatovim and I say, okay, it's masculine, plural, and definite. Okay, Hanavi is masculine, singular. and definite. But avde is masculine plural and definite because it's in construct. So it's the good servants of the prophet.
Wait a minute. All of those are plural,
No.
No?
Prophet is not. The prophet, ha-navi, would be nevi'im if
Yeah.
it were plural. Okay, John?
Aish, Ahud, the wife of that man.
Yes. Okay. And again,
Is that okay, Judy?
Yeah, I got that.
mhm.
I did.
Okay.
All right, the
11.
next one is, Shemot B'nai Yisrael.
Mhm.
So, now, before you tell me I'm wrong, I got the names of the sons of Israel.
That's right. It's a construct string.
Okay.
There's 3 of them. The names of the sons of Israel.
Okay. I was gonna look at it and see what was what. Oh,
That's
so now,
right. It's just all in construct. There's no adjectives there.
okay.
Okay, 12. Bat Hamakah Hayafa. The beautiful daughter of the queen, or the daughter of the beautiful queen. Because Hayafa is feminine, singular, and definite, and both of the other words are feminine, singular, and definite.
Okay, wait a minute. Now, I put daughter of the queen is beautiful. That's not right, is it?
No, there's no, this is,
I said daughter of the queen is beautiful, not the, but anyway.
okay, it's either the daughter of the beautiful queens, because see, it's in construct. The daughter of the beautiful queen, or the beautiful daughter
Okay.
of the queen. See, it says all of these are in construct. You made it a sentence.
That's what I did. Okay, but now help me do this then, like we did drawing the arrows before.
Okay,
So, bait, of course, is
Bot.
is feminine.
feminine, singular, and it's definite because it's in construct.
Okay. So all of them are definite.
Both the 2 nouns are definite and they're feminine, singular. And the adjective is definite, feminine, singular, which means it could modify either the daughter or the queen. That's why I said the beautiful daughter of the queen or the daughter of the beautiful queen.
The daughter of the beautiful queen. But it would have to be, the beauty would have to come before queen or the,
No?
no?
See, in Hebrew, you cannot have an adjective between the 2 nouns in construct. It has to be at the end. And then you have to figure out, okay, which noun does it modify? In this case, it could be either one.
So you couldn't have an adjective in between daughter and queen, is what
Right.
you're telling me.
That's correct.
So those have to be together.
Mm-hmm.
So it could
If
be,
they're in construct.
Yeah.
okay, so that's the beautiful,
Either the beautiful daughter of the queen or the daughter of the beautiful queen. Either way.
okay,
It modifies either daughter or the queen.
okay.
Okay? Number 13.
Mahad Mitzrayim, the river of Egypt.
Good. 14.
I was gonna write that in, but that's okay. A sheet,
It's,
Asian?
accent is on the
I
first
know, I'm
syllable.
trying to get it. Eshet.
Eshet.
Eshet. Okay, Eshet. Oh, Hashi. Hara.
Ha, what?
Hara.
Ha, no, ha what?
Okay.
Hara.
No, I know, but the second word.
Oh,
Ah,
Ha'ish.
Ha,
Yeah.
ish,
Ha'ish.
Mhm.
ha, ra.
Hara. That's what it's
Okay.
saying is hara, right?
Okay, go ahead and translate.
I put wife of the evil man.
Okay, now is wife definite or indefinite?
Now, it doesn't have the in front of
I
it.
know, but when you have two nouns in construct, the second one shows the definiteness.
So
and
that makes
makes
both of them.
Yes, yes. The wife of the evil man.
The wife of the evil man. So
Right.
I just need to put the in front of wife.
Right,
The wife of
okay.
the evil
Number
man.
15.
Okay.
Chochdei Hashemayim, the stars of the sky or the heavens. And it's just in construct. Okay, 16.
Okay. Zakan, here, ra. Zakan, here, elder of the evil city.
Okay, now again, is that Zakan, is it
The elder.
definite? Yes, the elder of the evil city. And again, evil is feminine singular definite. Zakan is masculine singular definite, so it has to be the evil city. Okay? And number 17.
Okay. Say there. Hamaka.
Mhm.
Hayapa.
Mhm.
Okay, now let me look at this before I tell you what I wrote down.
Okay.
So we got queen and we got book. And they're both nouns, right?
Yes.
So that would be both definite.
They are both definite because your
Because
second one
queen
is
is
definite.
definite.
Yes. Now, are they masculine or feminine?
Well, the queen would definitely be feminine.
Right.
And the beautiful is feminine.
Yes. So, what do you have?
I've got book of the beautiful queen.
The,
I meant
book.
to say the book of the beautiful queen.
yes,
The book-
good.
Okay.
Okay, number 18. Nashe Hamelech Hayafot. Okay, so now our adjective is feminine, plural, and definite. So the only thing it could be is the beautiful wives of the king. Okay?
Let me write that in there. The beautiful,
Wives or women, but I would say wives probably of the king. Okay, John 19.
19. So, so Ra'av, and Ra'av, here, Abdallah.
Mhm.
So, what I got was the famine of the poor city or town.
Yes, right.
Other in,
Mhm.
it's more like a famine in.
Well,
Would say in
it
English.
depends on the context, because the famine of the poor city was so severe. See, then you wouldn't say for.
Yeah.
Right. It's in construct, so you just leave it the famine of the poor city. Okay, and number 20. Judy?
okay. I just got this wrong. The VA,
Nebier?
Ha'ir,
Mhm.
Hara,
Okay.
Okay. And that prophet isn't my prophet either, is it? No, it's,
No.
all right, it's, I don't know why I kept thinking it was my, on that, but anyway, so it would be the prophet, right?
No,
No,
it's plural.
the prophets,
Yes.
okay.
Remember, you got the in.
Mhm. The
Yeah, I like
"ing"
that.
changes to a
See, I don't remember
serious.
that stuff. Okay, so that's prophet, the prophets, it is the though, right? The prophets with an S, and I put leads the city.
No, the
No.
prophets of the, what kind of city? The evil city.
I had the wrong word there then, that's why
Yeah.
it didn't make sense.
The prophets of the evil city. It's feminine singular. So what's going on?
Something's wrong.
It must have, it's one of those speakers is vibrating.
Hearing it too.
Okay, 21, Gamalei, Ha'anashim, Ha'ashirim. The camels of the rich men. The camels of the rich men, okay? 22. Yes,
Did that help any? I put the volume down.
I still
like you
hear
want to
it.
Still hear it? I'll check it again in a minute.
okay.
It's on over there, something though. Okay, where am I at now? 23?
No, he's 22,
Oh.
John.
So, Echel, Ha'ir, Gadol.
Mhm.
Echel, Ha'ir, Gadol. So, Echel is masculine. Ha'ir is feminine.
Yes,
So, the great temple of the city.
okay. My finger went the wrong place, yes. The great temple of the city, good. 23, Judy.
Wait a minute. The great of the city. Okay. Okay, Amei Haaretz HaTova.
Mhm.
Okay. Amei people or peoples,
Or you could say nations.
nations, okay.
And again, it's the, because
Then-
you have
Yeah,
ha.
okay. The nations, the good land.
The, yes, that's right. Mhm. Okay, 24. Mahane ha'oyev. Okay, the camp of the enemy. Okay, 25.
What's the plural of
Oyevi.
Okay.
Mhm. Or you could say the service.
Service.
The service
The
of the
service
house.
is,
It's all the time.
there's another word for church,
Yes, there's, I've heard Avodah a lot, but,
yeah.
yeah, but
When
it
I
could
say
be the
church,
other.
it's the other
Mhm.
one.
Now, what did you say, that's the services of the?
No, the service, it's singular.
Okay,
Avodah changed to a patakta because it's in construct.
all right, the service of,
The house of Adonai. Okay, 26.
Hane, Handiim,
Anabaim,
Hagdolim.
yeah, again, because it has a Dagesh forte, we would actually say Hagadolim.
Hagdolim.
Uh-huh.
Okay. The sons of the great prophets.
Okay, now,
Now that could be, well, wait a minute, this could
yes,
could be either one again,
that's
right?
right, this could be either one. So it can be the sons of the great prophets or the
Prophets.
great sons
Or the
of the
the
prophets.
big sons, grown-up sons.
Yeah,
The,
yeah.
it could be what now, besides what I said, the sons
It
of
could
the-
be the sons of the great prophets or the great sons of the prophets. So it could modify either one because they're both masculine, plural, and definite.
And the only way you would know which way it went was to see the rest of it,
Right.
because it would make a difference. Okay.
Okay, 27. Shafet haaretz hayashar. The just judge of the land, or the upright judge of the land. Okay, and I think we skipped, did we skip the rest?
No,
No?
we went down to 30, I thought.
Oh, maybe we did. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so, no, Zakim, Ayafot.
Mm-hmm.
So, has to be the pretty daughters of Aged.
Okay, or beautiful daughters. 29.
Bane,
Batei.
Batei, Hair, Haktava,
Hakatana. Hakatana.
Haka. So it's not Hak, it's Haka.
Hakata, yeah, because of the
Hakatana.
Dagash forte, Hakatana.
Hakatana, okay. And right, so it's the daughter,
No,
no?
that's not daughter. That is actually the houses.
Houses. I
Comes
just,
from Bite.
I just read it wrong. Okay, the houses of the small city,
Because plural of daughter, Bat, is Banot.
yeah.
Okay, so the houses of, what did you say?
I said small city.
Yeah. That's right. Okay. The houses of a small city. 30 is Yameh, Ami Hama, Hamil Hama, Agadolah. So the days of the great battle. Okay.
Okay.
And then we go down to 1.
Say something, Donna.
Okay.
Okay. It's this one, but I don't know quite how to turn it off. That's feeding back.
Okay, number 1.
So number one,
John,
Yes,
I think.
Malach Adonai,
Mhm.
angel of the Lord.
Yes. Mhm.
Okay, and
The message.
Kakoch ve,
they, okay. As the stars of heaven.
you didn't say the last word. Hashemai.
Oh, I'm sorry, Hashemai.
Okay, the stars of
The
the heavens, or, yeah, the sky, either one. Okay, number 3 is, or no, 2, yeah. Am
Yeah,
I
yes.
3?
No.
Okay.
I marked it.
Oh,
We did
okay.
every other one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Haaretz.
okay.
Goyim haaretz. So, peoples of the land, nations.
Or the nations of the earth or the land. Okay, 4.
Shalom Hazon.
So,
Hazon, right?
yeah, like pizza.
Yeah,
So-
I think I'm saying it, and I
so-
must not be, I hear it one way, but you say I'm doing it wrong.
So,
Hazon.
yeah, that's it.
Okay. Okay. Well of the flock, that's not bad.
What's shalom?
Shalom is peace.
Peace, the peace
Peace of the
of
flock.
the flock,
Well,
yes.
welfare.
Yes,
I think
Right.
that's what I was thinking,
Mhm.
the wellness of it, okay.
okay, 5.
So, me anshe bite.
Mhm.
Like of the men of the house.
Okay, now this is like page 54 of 6.6.3.
All right.
So
this
it's
is
some of the men of the
Oh.
house.
50, you said page 50?
Page 54, 6.6.3.
Well, I looked up Genesis 39:11, what it said.
Yeah, I did.
Well, it's actually some of the men of the
But
house.
From the men of the house, may.
Yeah, some.
Okay, it's some, huh?
Mhm.
And I put from,
Well, it's
So
because
husbands-
may, but again, that
Of
6.6,
them means some of them.
yeah,
some-
okay,
and so that's some of,
of the men of the house. Page. Uh, Yeah, it's called partitive. And me ha'anashim. Literally, it's from the men, but partitively, it's some of the men.
Okay, so, and what page is that? Is it-
That's
54.
page 54, under 6.6.3. Okay, number
Ervat,
Mhm.
haaretz.
Aretz.
Haaretz. Why didn't they have the, I know that's that way.
It's
but
a
why didn't
seglet. And it's not a segol because,
No, what I was gonna say, usually they put the accent on the olive.
not when it's a scripture passage.
Oh, they don't?
No,
Okay. But it's still
it's
still
haaretz, yes.
Haaretz, okay.
Mhm.
Nakedness of the land.
Yes, or barrenness, either way. Okay, next one.
Ba'er, Shemot, B'nai Israel.
Mhm.
And these are the names of the children of Israel.
Mhm. Or sons, okay.
Here.
And number 8.
B'nai Israel,
Mhm.
and I put people again of the descendants of Israel.
No, you wouldn't say descendants, the sons, people, the people or nation of the sons or children of Israel.
Nation of the sons. Nation of the sons?
Nation or the people of the sons of Israel, or the people of the children of Israel.
Okay.
Again, the whole thing is definite because your last noun is definite. That's
So
a
it all
construct.
be thee,
Yeah,
the nation
it's a
of these
construct
sons.
string.
Of these
Mhm.
sons of Israel.
Okay, number 9.
Yeah,
Uh-oh. Well, when you listen to it, you're gonna barely be able to hear it. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, Yeshuat Adonai, and salvation.
Yes, the salvation of, because it's Yeshua, and so it's Yeshuat. Okay, number 10, Judy.
Yom HaShabbat. The day of the Sabbath.
Good. Number 11.
It's Kol Divrei all the words, so.
Yes, or you could say all of the words of either way. Okay, number 12.
I got that wrong. All the words, I don't know why I put are, but anyway. Adonais. Okay. Sefer,
Safe there.
Sefer,
Habarit.
Habarit.
Mhm.
All right. The Book of the Covenant.
Mhm. 13.
13, Kavod Adonai,
Mhm.
the glory,
Okay. Number 14.
Now, if I put holiness, is that okay? Instead of glory?
No.
You gotta put glory?
Kavod is glory.
Yeah.
Holiness is,
Kadosh.
yeah. Kodesh. Kodesh, holy.
Well, you know, when I looked at that, I thought it said kavod, but it says what?
It is kavod, that's glory.
Okay.
Kodesh is the noun. Holiness.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Acharei,
Mhm.
Moshe,
Moshe.
Moshe, Eved,
Evet.
sorry, Eved, Adonai.
Mhm.
After the death of Moses' servant of Adonai.
Good.
Moses, so
Yeah, Moses.
Mhm. Okay. 15.
Be'eretz Mitzrayim, Midbeit Avodah, Avadim.
Mhm.
And that would be son again?
No.
No.
No, that
From
would
the
be
land
her.
of Egypt, from, well, house of bondage.
Yes,
but the house
from the land of Egypt, he delivered them from the land of Egypt, from the house of bondage.
But Avadim is plural.
Yeah, they translate it,
Bondage?
yeah, bondage
bondsman.
or slavery, yeah,
It looks like it's bondsman.
yeah.
It's a bondsman.
Okay.
Rechev,
Rechev.
Rechev,
Mhm.
Esh, Asuz, say, am I saying it right?
That's right.
Asuse? Esh,
Mhm.
is that the chariots of fire and horses of fire?
Yes, neither are definite. Chariots of fire and horses of fire, 17.
Har Beit Adonai is the mount of the house of the Lord.
Yes, or mountain house, okay. 18.
Bishnat Mut HaMelech, in the year of the death of the king.
Good. 19.
Da'at Elohim Ba'aretz. Ba'aretz. So the knowledge of God in the land.
Mhm. 20.
Tobat,
No.
Torat,
Mhm.
Moshe,
Moshe.
Moshe. It's Moshe, right?
Et.
Moshe,
Moshe.
Moshe.
Et, like get.
Moshe.
That's it. That's
Okay,
it.
Moshe. All right,
Uh-huh.
I got the law of Moses.
Yes, good. Now,
No,
what
we
did
didn't
I
do this.
have? Okay.
That's where we stopped.
Really? Yeah.
Did you do all,
Well, I
see,
didn't,
I had a
I
hard,
just wrote it down and I just guessed at the vowels, so some I gotta go back and try.
Yes.
Well, see what I couldn't figure out which one was feminine, which one was masculine, just by looking at it.
Well, the
You have to
usually
know,
have
don't you?
a and M.
Well,
Okay,
some of them like, well, you know, that's
it
Greece
says
would be
give
masculine.
the construct form for each of the following absolute nouns. That means they're the ones in the first position. So Yeled is still Yeled. Nahar is Nahar. Yes,
Wait a minute,
and
what does that mean? How is it
Rivers.
changed?
Change the vowels.
Which
Yeah.
vowel?
the first one is a Shva, and then it's a Patak. But I'm not as concerned
You
that
can't get them anyway.
that you know these. It just takes a long time. I just want you to recognize. If you recognize the root and the consonants, then you know you should be able to get it. Okay, and then the same. Yeah, I don't know that I had you do any more.
No, that's
Because
what
it's mainly recognition of,
Yeah.
and now one that's very common on page 55, number 5, mavet, meaning death, then if it's in construct, it's mot. A mem and a hola malay
Now, where
and
you
a
at?
tav.
Oh,
number
55, number 5.
And that
Death.
would be what?
Mavet is mot. Mem, hola malay, and tav.
The vowel becomes a vowel. instead of
Yeah. And look at number 7. This sometimes confuses people. Water, mayim becomes may. A mem with a tseriod. So these,
A mem and a zeriod? Nothing else?
tseriod. Uh-huh.
No, no
Those-
mem?
No, just a mem and a tseriod, because the hirik yod mem changes to a tseriod. So you have may. So that one, you know, again, just look at it. And most of these, you know, you would recognize. Now, father and brother, when it's in construct, it looks like my father. It's avi, but it's a hatef patak under the aleph, and then a vet with a hirik yod. And same with brother. It's ahi when it's in construct, and it's a hatef patak. Okay, let's look at chapter 11. And this is Numbers. And then you have absolute numbers and construct numbers. Again, your construct numbers are when it's the first number, like when it's in construct. For example, look at 11.2, and where it's talking about 2, like the masculine and the feminine, shanay instead of shanaim, or shatay instead of shataim. So,
You know, it helps me to,
It helps me to read all this stuff.
yeah, just to read it and be familiar with it. read it and be familiar with it and look at it. Don't worry about trying to memorize it. I mean, you may get stuck already, and I've gotten stuck, and I said, oh, yes, that's this number, you know, and, but your numbers, usually, the context in Scripture, you can pretty much figure it out. So
real, but if I was gonna try to learn it, I would learn the absolute, not the construct. If I would try
Right,
to memorize it.
right. Mhm. But just look at it and so that you recognize it. And you have the cardinal numbers.
Why they call them cardinal numbers, 20 through 99?
Well, meaning usually, okay, cardinal numbers 1 through 10. Cardinal numbers have masculine and feminine forms. They occur in both the absolute and the construct. You don't have to memorize all of the forms and the changes. If I have something, echad, now you're going to run into every now and then the feminine, achat. But, you know, just know mainly the cardinal numbers, the 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. And, okay, let's see. If it's one son, then it goes after the,
After the sun?
yeah, yeah.
Then the chaz?
Now, if it's one of the sons, then it's achat, then it's in construct, see, or bat achat. One daughter, or habat achat, ha-achat. So it depends, again, whether it's in construct or whether it's just used as an adjective. Now with the number 2, it says, you notice the nun with the number 2, you have shanaim, and with the feminine, you have shatayim. So, and again, if it's the 2 can be interchangeable. It can come before or after. Now 3 through 10, there's no change in spelling. They are classified as nouns. They do not agree in gender with the other nouns to which they are related. So that's 3 through 10. 1 and 2 have to agree in gender, but not 3 through 10. And 2 through 10 can have pronominal suffixes, like 2 of them. This is down number 4. Shenehem. Shenechem, 2 of you. Shenenu, 2 of us, etc. And then, of course, 11 through 19, you have 10 plus a number, 1 through 9. Okay. 11 and 12, you can have alternate forms. Okay, it's just, good to read it through. Then you have your vocabulary. Now, ordinal numbers are like first, second, third, fourth. Cardinal numbers are 1, or 72
And
or
what was the other
whatever.
word you said?
Ordinal
Ordinal.
numbers are, I forget what we
First,
call
second,
them.
third?
Yes, in English, and that's on 11.6. Okay, then you have your vocabulary, you have your summary on 11.7. Have your vocabulary words.
Here's what cardinal and
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I wrote that down
and
there.
Okay,
Ordinal numbers are classified as
and
adjectives.
then Hebrew verbs. Again, you know this, we talk about it in terms of person, gender, and number. I'm in chapter 12 now.
All right, let me get there.
And this is all stuff we're familiar with. Now, when it gets into stems, 12.6, these are the different stems that this book covers. Cal is the same as Pa'al from the other series. I don't know why they call it Cal, because Pa'al, follows the pattern the Kamnats, and then the Patah. You have Nifal, Piel, Pual, Hifil, Hofal, and Hipayel.
So all the others would be what they're saying here then, Hifil and Payal, Pual. But the call is really Pa'al.
Yes.
Okay, so I can mark through it like.
Yeah, again, think of it in the perfect tense. Natan, it's a Kamnats and then a Patah. So
Yeah,
Pa'al.
Pa'al, yeah.
I don't know why they call it cow.
Said it in the
Yeah.
Call
Okay.
means simple.
what it says in 12:6.
Yeah, okay. That would be me.
But see, all the others tell the vowel pattern.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't know why they didn't use Pa'al. Okay, so your cow again, yes, it's simple type of action. Nifal is passive or reflexive, and PL intensive. We've had this. We haven't had Pual. Pual is like PL, but it's passive, intensive, passive. And then causative, Hifil, causative, passive.
Wait a minute, that almost sounds like an oxymoron in number 4, where it's a passive,
Intensive.
intensive passive. I mean, to me in my ears, it sounds like it's and
Well, you have to think of the type of verb. Again, remember we had like 5 or 6 verbs that were always PL.
yeah.
So think of those in terms of being passive. For example, he commanded. Okay, he was commanded. See, that would be Pual.
Oh.
He was
okay.
commanded by God
Mhm.
to do this. That would be Pual. So, yeah, don't get caught
Okay,
up with,
alright.
Just think of what you've learned.
Okay,
Those 5 or 6 verbs
yeah, like
that were PL.
walk and,
Yeah. And so this is kind of an overall of what we get in the rest of the book. So we don't really need, again, it goes into the tenses. Perfect is completed action. Imperfect, I'm on 130, is incomplete. Imperative is always second person. It's a command. And then cohortative is always first person volitional. May I, or let us, let me. Third person volitional is jussive, and that's let that person or may that person do this, whatever. You find these in the Psalms. Okay, infinitive construct, I'm not going to go into these because we'll get those as we cover them. This is just kind of an overall. Then it tells the type of verbs in 12.13. Now this is something we really haven't had much of. The weak verbs. Now I've mentioned that verbs that begin with gutturals. Then, for example, when you make them definite, you know, you have changes. You can't just put ha with a patak and a dagesh forte. You know, there are changes. And so these are all types of weak verbs, which we will get to. And parsing, you're familiar with that terminology. And the lexical form is usually in the roots that have 3 letters. It's usually the pa'al perfect, third masculine singular, if you want to look it up.
It's,
Not
what'd you just say?
count.
I said roots with 3 letters. What'd you say?
3 letters.
Uh-huh.
You'll find the form in the lexicon under, it will be the pa'al perfect third masculine singular form. For example, if you can't remember
It's
what
Paul.
Natan is, you would look up Natan, the perfect third masculine singular, in the lexicon. That's how you're going to find it. But now biconsonantal, for example, bow is not the perfect third masculine singular. It would be under bow, which is actually the infinitive construct form, which we haven't had. Yeah, so, but normally, you
It'd
look
be-
up verbs, it's a perfect third masculine singular. Okay, so then you have your summary again on page 134 and your new vocabulary words on 135. Now, a number of these
Now,
we
when
know.
are we gonna have to memorize these sometime or another? No?
I have not required it. I look down at these and I know just about all of these verbs
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
because these
Or things
are
that we've had
very
before.
common.
Yeah.
Um,
Now, the nouns, the art.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Aron and Mincha, Shabbat. There are just so many.
Yeah.
I have not required them. I started trying to learn them by their occurrences. And I told you how frustrated though I got in the box of them because they don't have them in alphabetical order. They
Right.
have them and so I can't find the ones I
Yeah.
want.
Right.
And so I wish somebody would make another box and just have them alphabetically. To me, it would help trying to find them, you know.
You want me to take your box and put it alphabetical? I haven't done my box that way yet.
Yeah,
but I could.
that would take a long time.
Yeah, there's a lot of them there.
Okay, so those are 11 and 12.
Now, do you want us to do any of this?
Let me
11?
see, what I have in here. And, okay, and then choosing a Hebrew lexicon, again, I have the BDB in my iPad. I have Strong's, which you can find both Hebrew and Greek words. The BDB, which is a Brown Driver's Briggs, is only Hebrew words. And the Thayer's is only Greek words.
But aren't both of those better than the Strong's?
Well, better in some ways. The BDB, they're both more thorough, I would say, than, say, the Strong's. The Strong's has mainly the common, definition. But I like to consult. It depends
Yeah.
kind of what I'm doing,
Yeah.
but I like to consult the others,
Yeah.
depending on whether I'm in Hebrew or Greek. And so, okay, let's look at chapter 57. Okay, why don't you each take every other one? Who wants to do the odds?
I'll do the odds this time.
Okay.
You did it last time.
Okay, so you do the odds, John, you take the evens.
On
so
the
that
11?
You'll each only have 6 of them, yeah.
11 and 12.
And then 12, this is a little more complicated. Of course, this would really be the only homework, these two, that you have. I guess it would be good for you to identify. Now, they are, first of all, either strong or weak.
Mhm.
And so you'll have to go over that section. Then you have to put which category of weak, if they're weak. Now, there are some strong ones in here that you would not write anything under this column over here.
Yeah.
But if they're weak, then you have to tell, like first guttural, see this Ahmad.
Yeah, where's that? I was gonna write the page number for that, because that was over here telling all the strong.
12, it's,
Well, you just have to remember the gutters, right?
yes.
It's
you
the
have to
gutturals are
remember
the weak, but
guttural.
they've got more than one.
Yes, there's different
First, second, or third
types.
position.
Yes,
And if it's a
right.
lady in the last position.
and then some of them are doubly weak. For example, I'll tell you one. Number 6, look at Asa. Asa is doubly weak because it's first guttural and a third hay. See, those are 2 different types. So,
Page 132
okay,
is where it's the classification.
yes.
12, 13. Okay. 'Cause I'll
Okay.
read that.
Yes, and so all you have to do is keep that open,
Okay.
and that shouldn't really take too long.
Okay.
And then we have the translation, which is always good. There's 14 of them, so if you each take, okay, if you take the odds again, and you take the evens, then you'll each just have 7.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay? So we will meet next week, but we will not meet the 11th. We have to be in Florida
Okay.
for a wedding reception. Okay, well, my daughter is gonna leave at 3. And I wanna try to get home.
Okay.
Well, let's say a
Before
prayer, and then I got a
yes.
question for you.
Okay.
Okay, I'll pray.
Father, thank you for this time. Thank you for Judy and John and their diligence. And Lord, just give them clear minds as they go over these couple chapters and do this homework. And Father, encourage their hearts as they seek to know you better through this beautiful language. We thank you, Lord, for these examples today, 3 different words translated as strength, but each having a different connotation. Lord, help us. Help us to look to you, our help and our strength, our warrior might, as we know we're in a warfare. And also help us not to let the enemy rob us of our joy,
Yes.
because the joy of